Talk to us about the fact that you're rolling it out. Why be the first in the world?
I think that Verizon has worked for a long time with 5G. We have many use cases. The first use case we have is actually 5G in the home. Instead of having fiber to the home, we have wireless to the home. It's just a revolution what you can do with wireless. So we announced it 2 weeks ago that you can order it, and today we're going to make the first customers in the world in the 4 cities getting 5G at the home, which is just an exciting time for us.
But why is it revolutionary right here, right now? Because for many, the Internet of Things, the actual application of 5G doesn't really become a reality until 2019.
I think that many things are happening in 5G. I mean, we are doing home. There's definitely going to be a lot of enterprise solutions, IoT and all of that. But of course, you and me as consumers are going to get the 5G smartphones as well in 2019, which is going to be a totally new experience. So there are so many facets of 5G compared to 3G and 4G, where basically throughput and speed were the only two things you can actually trade on. Now you have latency that is super low. You have battery lifetime that can be extended for a long, long time. So there's so many things you can do with it. And that's why we started with the 5G home, because we think that's a totally new market for us where we can address our customers.
How many signed up?
And we had a massive interest, but we do this limited, so it's only 4 cities. But I can tell you, we had so many people coming in and checking if their sort of zip code is included. So we're starting a little bit small. And when we have the global standard of 5G, we're going to roll it out to the masses of the country.
It's a lot of investment. When does it actually help your bottom line?
I think what is different with this technology is to have so many use cases compared to 4G, when I basically have consumer. This time I have enterprises, I have home, I have wireless customers, and a lower cost by using 5G. So I think that the return is much easier to see than in 4G.
But how quickly?
No, I think that you're going to see this over years. I mean, remember, our 4G customers are so important to us, and they're going to be there for a long time, and we need to see that they have a seamless experience. 5G is going to roll out, and we're going to see smartphones in 2019, but volume-wise, end 2020 or something like that.
Competition is hotting up, particularly if we do see Sprint and T-Mobile gather force and be a real competitor when it comes to 5G. How do you feel about that?
No, I think that we are focused on our customers in this moment, and I think that we are more focused on executing our strategy. We have all our assets. We have a great set of assets to execute on, so we don't spend too much time thinking about what others are doing. We have our strategy.
You've been streamlining your own workforce. When might you see this add to jobs? Will the rollout of 5G add to jobs at Verizon?
So what we're doing right now, we have a volunteer offer because we want to stay ahead of the curve when we're transforming with the whole digitalization, with the whole 5G and all of that. So we have a program that we announced last year, 10 billion in 4 years, and of course we're working on that one, but they are not really correlated. We're doing a volunteer program because we want to see that our employees have a great way to take that offer if they want to.
So when will you start to see the enterprise really make important moves to you? How important is the enterprise as part of your business when you're rolling out particularly the Internet of Things?
Enterprise is very important, and of course when you come to 5G you can think about the real-time enterprise. You can take away all the cords. We're already now talking to many enterprises what use cases they see from 5G, and we have a good relationship with the big accounts. So, but probably at the latter part of 2019 when the device is going to be more mature and the network is going to be there.
And what about the regulatory perspective and the way in which people are still fighting out when it looks at the FCC, the FTC, people are looking at net neutrality even? How much do you feel that the US, having come from Europe, is the place that you want to be building a business that is focused on consumer and enterprise within telecoms?
No, I think that the regulatory environment is important. I mean, I think that regulatory, I've worked in 180 countries. I've always seen the regulatory and the investments. They need to go hand in hand and see that you do the right investments in the country. And I think that this country has their set of rules. We're following those and we're supporting those.
And quickly, lastly, you've gone very much down the route of 5G rather than content. AT&T thinks content is king. How sure are you that you've made the right decision?
I think we have a lot of content. First, there's a lot of content in network. We have all our brands with Yahoo Finance to Yahoo Entertainment, those type of content we like. I think the discussion has been more about the distributors, the TV channels and all of that, and that is an area we're not that interested in. But of course, content going to play a vital role. We partner in some areas.
No acquisitions?
Not any large entities that everybody's talking about. We're happy with the assets we have.